Hello and welcome back. In this session we will be dealing with arithmetic operations based on images. So basically we are dealing with two arithmetic operations. The first one is addition and the second one is subtraction. While dealing with arithmetic operations, in normal mathematics we will not be having any limitations in doing arithmetic operations like addition or subtraction. But here we are talking about images, pixels, which can take value only from 0 to 255. So whenever we try to do an arithmetic operation like addition or subtraction, we should make sure that the value will be there in between 0 and 255. Any value that's going below 0 or above 255 will be an illegal value considered the context of an image. And we can use two libraries, the NumPy and also opencv for addition and subtraction of images, and NumPy and opencv will be performing the operations almost similar, but they will deal with the out of range values differently. For example, NumPy will be performing a modulo arithmetic and a wrap around when dealing with numbers that is going beyond the value of 255. For example, if you are adding 10 to 250, then the NumPy will be calculating after 255, it will be starting from 0 once again. For example, 251, 252, 253, 254, 255, and then it will start from 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the total 10 numbers added to 250 will be, but opencv will be calculating it a bit differently. It will be clipping the values whenever it tries to go beyond the range. For example, if you are adding 10 to 250, whenever it reaches 255, the operation stops and it will not go beyond 255. So that is how these two libraries perform arithmetic operations. And if the value is within the range, these two libraries will be giving the same result, but if it's going out or going below, then things will be different. They will be calculating it in a different way. And to test this kind of the nature of these two libraries, we will do a small program in which the first we will be dealing with addition and subtraction using opencv library. We are going to add an array with the value 200 plus 100, that is, it will be going beyond 300, and then we will be trying to subtract 50 from 100, so it should go beyond 0 like a minus 50 in normal mathematics. But let's check how opencv tackle this under and upper limit of values. Similarly, we will try using the NumPy library also. We will try adding a value 200 plus 100 using NumPy, and we will try to subtract 100 from 50 and check how NumPy is handling the upper limit and lower limit. So let's start our virtual machine and write this program quickly so that you can check how it's being handled by the two libraries. And here's our virtual machine. We have the previous code here. Let's do one thing. Let's copy it till here. We can reuse it. Copy, close, and we have the new file. Save. We can save it like arithmetic.py and click on save. This is just for demonstration. We are going to have this code. Okay, and just let's comment out the image showing part because we don't want to show it anyways. We just want to print the array addition lines and just want to verify the result. That's all. So let's print maximum of 255, which is actually the value is dot format cv2 dot add np dot unsigned integer 8 200. So this is our first array. We are going to add two arrays. So this is our first array, np dot unsigned integer of 200, and we are going to add one more array with the value 100. So total it will be 300, comma np dot uint 800. So we are just printing the line maximum of 255, and this part will be replaced by this value. That is, we are using the opencv's add method to add two arrays, one with value 200 and other with the value 100. So it should add and print the values. Do we have any brackets to close? This is the first one, this is the second one, then the third one, and yes, there was a bracket missing there, and now it's fine. Okay, just like that we will try to print the minimum of 0. That is, we are going to subtract 100 from 50. So 50 and 100. So we are trying to print these two, and let's check by CV2, here also by CV2. Let's try to run this program now. Since we are getting the argument, we need to pass the image also, just for demonstration. The program name is arithmetic.py. We have an error in this. I think we missed one more bracket here. This is the bracket for uint 8. Okay, I closed it. And one more bracket here for format. No, for add. And one bracket for format. And we miss the bracket for print. Okay, so that was a problem. Here also we are placing that bracket. Now once again try to run it. Then try to run it once again. NP is not defined. Oh, okay, we need to import NP also. Import numpy as NP. So we are importing numpy with the alias name as NP. Now it should be fine. And one more error we have is the subtract. That's a typo. I had an S there. Okay, clear and run. Yes. So we were trying to add 200 with 100, and the maximum value got was 255, nothing beyond that. And we were trying to subtract 100 from 50, so it went down till 0, and beyond that no operation was done. So now let's do one thing. Let's try to do the same with NP. So we are trying to do the addition and subtraction with NP. The same print wrap of 255, or maybe wrap of maximum value by NP, and here it's a value. Then dot format np dot uint 8 with the value 200 plus np dot uint 8 with the value 100. So this is the line where the addition happened using numpy. So let's try the one for minimum also. Minus, so 50, just like in previous example, 50 minus 100. Here also we tried to change it to 50 minus 100. Now let's try once again running the same program. So at first it was clipping, nothing goes beyond, nothing goes below. But in the next, while trying using numpy, 255, or we are trying to add 200 with 100. So what happens is that 200 plus 100. So what happens is that it will go till 255. Then it will start from 0. So 200 plus 55 will give 255, and we have 45 out of 100 remaining. So 200 plus 55 gave 255, and out of this 100 we have 45 remaining, and it will start counting from 0 to 45, which will be 44. So the outcome will be 44, just like we have here. And the next, we are trying to subtract 100 from 50. So it will be calculated like this. 50 minus 100, which will go till 0. So from 100, 50 will be spent, and in here we are trying to subtract 100 from 50. So it will do the 100 minus 50, which is equal to 50, and then we have the remaining 50, and this remaining 50 will be subtracted from 256 minus 50, that is remaining 50, which is equal to 206. So this is how the subtraction using NumPy work. So it will wrap around the values while trying to add and while trying to subtract, and we will get the result like this. Next we will try to do the arithmetic operation in our real image.